you have this angle, and you have the body. This action line which goes all throughout the body. You have that one here, and then belly button, foot, a leg, whole leg. So here, then this other line there, the angle of shoulder moving down, and then you have that one here, which is upper arm, lower arm, and then you have her thigh, and then shin outwards, and then foot through. Nice rhythm. And then you have an angle again, angle here. So then you have the thigh, lower arm, hands. Here, maybe a bit too big or too wide, but it's okay for the beginning to start with. And then the shin, and then the foot here. And then you have that angle here. Okay. And that angle here. Okay. That was just, look, how that correlates. Hello, Jackie. Do you want to sit? Okay, sit wherever you like. It's alright, don't worry, don't worry. You'll be on camera though. It's alright.
Oh, they'll have that nice music as well.
Yeah, yeah. The ring. So they look from that angle here, that angle here, and that is right under, or let's say a vertical line from the shoulder. Look, from the shoulder, vertical line, a vertical line, and then you have the foot which goes outside the vertical line, there. And the shin, and then you have the thigh here. And then the body. Huh? See how you start getting the movement? So that shoulder is higher, that shoulder is lower. So you have that angle there. Again, I always exaggerate the angles. I don't know why. I'm not doing it on purpose, it makes it. Well, I know that it creates more movement, but on the other hand, I shouldn't exaggerate if it's not needed. But anyway, it is what it is. And then you have the head, which moves something like this. Look. So the whole structure of the head, actually, the head itself from the chin to the top of the head, it's about 6.5 to 7 times. We've said that 6.5. You move the head 6 times. For me, it might be 6 times, but it's not. It should be 6.5 to 7. So it's, if we take that, if we take the head to the shoulder, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should, again, I'm not taking from the chin, I'm taking from the collarbone. That's it, yes. So,
yeah, she's got a long neck, hasn't she?
She's got a very long neck, yeah. Yeah, very long neck. It's a good model. So you take that one, so not to the chin, to the collarbone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. I think that looks okay. At the end of the day, if it looks alright, and if you got the feeling that it's fine, then you leave it. And then you have shadow, all shadow here. You have the hair down up here, and you have the fingers which are covering her face there, and then you have eyebrow, eye socket, the nose which is hidden here, and then the mouth which is under here, and then you have chin, and then shoulder, and then that upper arm moves down here, and then you got the shoulder up here. And then the knee, elbow, the elbow here. There we go. I'm going to be a bit more specific now with the body parts. And obviously the arm, which is beautifully here, that movement is really nice here. But before you do the arm, you just work on the bra here, and then the shadow of the whole lower and upper arm. Look. There you are. And then pants. Actually, this hand on me is huge. That was a mistake. I've done it very quickly and then without thinking much. But yeah, that's too big. You've got the thumb, index finger, middle finger, and all the fingers in after that. And then you've got hip, a slightly wider hip. And then this one. And then you got shadow here, shadow. And the shin here. Shin. There you are. And then, now to make the foot look that is facing us, I think I've given her longer leg. I like it. So, okay, we can continue for a little while on this one here. The model here standing up. I think what we need to do here is get going with, first of all, it's a bit more of knee cup. Knee cup here, have a shadow here, then you have thigh, that 1/3 is in shadow, knee cup, and then the calf, shin first of all. The shin here. And I can see the foot is in a different position here, but to be honest, I prefer the foot. Move it more to the right because that balances out a lot more the body. Then you have the knee here, shin, let's feel there, and where the toes are. Toes here, and instead of doing a straight line, I can make it a little bit more of a bended line here, where the thighs. So you give her, well, a straight line, not vertical, almost vertical, come towards me, and then move it back there. That gives her a lot more movement. It's exaggerated movement, but nevertheless, it creates more of an interest by doing it this way. There. Calf, leg, palms here. Upper shoulder there, upper hand, shoulder. The face is interesting because we don't see a lot, actually we see very little of the face. Get this movement of her neck a little bit further back. And things here, things here. And I think I'm a bit too wide here, so just restrict that leg. Move that on the same movement that on the other calf. Shin down here. And then we have here the toes. Here, toes here, and probably a little bit lower those toes here, so lower here, more of a base. And then the face, as I said, probably need a very, very, very thin charcoal. She's got her eyes closed, eyebrow, upper lip, lower lip, chin, and dark, intense shadow here, shoulder, elbow here, and all that area is in a very, very, very dark shadow. That's the cast shadow of the head. Yeah. There we are. Yeah, that's a good shadow. And also a bit more of a rib cage here. Rib cage shadow. Softer though, so merge it with a lighter tone here, and the rib cage here, and the brow. She's very bright. Now, to the breast roundness here, breast here, rounder than what I already have. With a shadow, take some dust from my sandpaper and then start putting it up here. Her shoulders. I know it's not that dark. I don't want to put too many lines there, so I prefer to make it that type of dark than to put lines there. Maybe a bit too dark. So soften it a little bit more. There we are. Okay, now on her face, nose, which can be a little bit highlighted, eye socket with larger and taller forehead, and the fingers. Fingers are very pretty. One, filtrum, chin, I'm going too much detail and I think that that's a little bit, I mean it's not bad, but I think making so much or making so much of a portrait when you have an actual figure drawing, I think will be a bit too much. And this is the other side of the brow. Okay. Of highlight here, shoulder, elbow here. The dark shadow here. And that chin here is a bit thinner than what I've done. And also emphasize that a bit more. Darker here. Alright, I think that's a good figure. Don't want to spend too much time because then it's not a quick sketch. Although I didn't start it as a quick sketch, but I want to keep it as well. Fortunately, or unfortunately, I managed to do that within a minute or a minute and a half. This, and that's basically the essence of this pose. But unfortunately, as I started saying, unfortunately, the recording camera stopped, so you could not see that. But that's not more than a minute and a half. So basically, actually, it's a lot. It's about 40 seconds, to be honest. Now I'm spending more time on that, but that's basically the essence of that pose. When you're in a live drawing session and they say to you, you have 30 seconds for this pose, that's what you get. You get only the movement. And the movement of the pose, which is kind of like it's the essence of the pose. The essence, where he's moving, when the shoulder is up, the other shoulder is lower, which is on me, it's very, very low. Hands on the thigh. So with another 40 seconds, so that's 2 minutes pose. Alright, it's back to the main pose. She's got a bigger, a little bit of a more rounded breast here, so there, here. And then you have the fingers here. And a little bit of a shadowing up. A bit more highlight here on this side of her thigh, a bit more of a thicker thigh, although it's thicker than what I see there, but it's okay. And a little bit more shadow
around the roundness of her breast here. Right here.